Oh boy. We're exploring a hospital.
We haven't screamed in a
I feel
while.
like I should have a Seinfeld theme button that I could press and then just be like, it's a game about nothing.
Oh, hello.
Nothing.
It's
You'd be like, it's a game about, and then you play the sound clip.
Yeah.
it's perfect, Jerry. It's a game about nothing.
Like, and it's not the good.
Oh,
Why?
what?
Okay, so that is how it kills you. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Was not expecting that.
Doesn't even scream or anything. Just fall
Like,
into the nothing.
Oh, this is happening now.
I didn't expect it to let me do that. Whew.
Whee.
That was a good... That might be the best first, like, 60, 90 seconds of this fucking LP.
That has currently been that's the highlight of the LP so far.
5 episodes in, that's the highlight. I wish that were a joke. There was a diary upstairs.
And I stress that it is mostly not the game that made it a highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all in our reaction. God, if Hyper shows up while we're in this hospital, remind me to do that again.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I won't even prompt it. I'll just be like, hey, Hyper. And then just do it.
Yeah.
Just find one of the void doors again.
Yeah.
I wonder why is that randomly a void door though? Because before it made sense when it was like the exit to a building, but these are just like now just like random doors go into the void.
You search for logic here. There's none to be found.
They just didn't want to do the Silent Hill thing. This door is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Never mind.
You were saying, good sir.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
It's like the game was like, I heard you were trying to say something almost positive. I heard you distinctly were not talking shit.
Yes.
Thought there was a diary up here.
I honestly don't remember. I know we read a diary.
Yeah, I found like another one while I was like wandering.
Okay.
I just don't remember where now. I guess maybe it was downstairs. What the
Cat scare.
Nani?
Oh no, it's the kitty cat.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
What is the cat like the original Grudge ghost? The cat killed Reiko.
The cat killed Reiko.
Follow me into the void.
No.
You want to make a note of what door that is, and then like save and try and go into it because that's weird. Why did the cat?
Go into the void.
Yeah.
It's the door right behind you.
302.
This is probably
302.
this is probably incorrect. Like maybe it just is to be like, ooh, it's a spooky cat. It can go wherever it wants. I don't know. But...
Spooky.
Boy.
Let's do it. Whee!
Oh,
She screamed.
this time.
Yeah, she screamed that time.
That's still the best part of the LP. And that's kind of sad.
Yep.
I guess you just didn't care the first time.
Well, I guess this is my life now.
The sweet release of death.
I figured that probably was death, but also I could almost believe that this game would be stupid enough to pull a, like, unintuitive BS like that. Like, walk into the thing that normally kills you.
Well, that would be, like, creative and, oh, hey. I think that is giving this game way too much credit.
Yeah, that'd be something for me to get mad about. This game doesn't have the...
Nope.
Nope.
Not that door.
Yeah, let's see that door.
Swear there's
There's no shortage of void doors if Hyper shows up.
It's true.
X Death's power grows.
Alright, god damn it, X-Death. The void. Ooh. Millie, what do you think about this game? She shook her head at me.
I agree. That no.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Do you ever feel like you just don't know why you're here?
What we're trying to do, what we're hoping to accomplish, and why.
You know what sucks is this game's the base formula of this game should be a no-brainer for something atmospheric and scary. There's little moments of like, this could be something good when I like turn the flashlight down a dark hallway and I'm using my hand to do so.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, this image is almost atmosphere. It's like it's like the LaCroix sparkling water of atmosphere. It's like a hint of atmosphere that almost exists.
I think, like, this game came out in the wrong time because it was developed in a time where they had, like, felt the need to pad things out instead of being able to just make, like, a budget digital release. And, it also needed more time in the oven.
For sure. What's super weird is the Wii shop would have been perfect for, like, that kind of release, too.
Yeah.
If this was just, like, a WiiWare game,
oh yeah,
and it was, like, trimmed down considerably, I wouldn't like it, but I'd be like, that's cute.
I applaud the
Weird that
attempt.
this is a retail, like, physical release game. It feels that does not feel correct. But that is what it is.
Yeah. Made by Hudson. Which I think doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
No, I don't think they do anymore.
And I mean, making shit like this.
Yeah, this was the Wii, and this is what they were bringing to the table.
I mostly think of Bomberman when I think of Hudson, and then I also go like, oh right, they also developed like the good Mario Party games up to a certain point.
and the Adventure Island games. The Hudson's Adventure Island. They were platformers back in the day.
I know what they are. I know that they did. They made them.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
factual information.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing back here?
We needed to give it the batteries.
Oh. Weird. Many employees from Hudson migrated to ND Cube. So it's not like when Mario
not
Party
Hudson,
changed
but
developers.
kinda is.
What is?
Yeah,
what?
when Mario Party quote unquote changed developers, it probably still had a number of the same developers.
All right, hold on. So, I think the diary I saw earlier got moved in here as part of the plot, which is the stupidest fucking thing I could imagine. No, it's the diary 1 again.
Okay. Well,
What?
I don't know.
Didn't we already do this? Hello?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Why are we doing this again?
Why are we doing this again? Like, in its entirety, what?
Hello?
Does that literally happen every time you pick up that book? Wait, no, the book...
The book disappeared last time I did this.
Yeah, so now we did...
Didn't you save after that, too?
Yeah, I have a flashlight now. Like, we made progress.
Yeah, and we have the flashlight. We did just... That...
Yeah, I'm extremely confused.
See, look, flashlight. That's
Yeah.
a hard indicative of progress. I am
That
flabbergasted.
seemed unnecessary. Though, we spent so much time and effort making this, people can watch it again, damn it.
What the shit?
I mean,
Oh, it's here now. Wait a minute.
why are you here?
Okay. I'm gonna walk you through this, okay? Just so we're clear and all on the same page, let me walk you through this. I saw that original cutscene with the first diary. I walked into that room and I saw the second diary, but I couldn't interact because I didn't have a flashlight. So we go up, we get the batteries from the radio, we get the flashlight working. I come back up, that diary is not in that room because I have to go re-trigger the original cutscene with the flashlight to get the second diary to spawn again.
Oh.
So they just didn't program in a flag to remember that you read that book.
The first diary. There was a time limit on the flag, the first diary.
There is no... You're probably not supposed to read it until you get the batteries in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because... Oh! Yeah, you left the floor, so you come back to the floor and it reset it. But also, it's probably a programming error to begin with. You're right, you shouldn't have been able to read it in the first place because it's too dark.
Yeah.
Ay. Okay. This is some Monica's necklace shit. Or whatever her name was. I think it was Monica. Find her necklace in the container. Open another container. She's wearing her necklace.
It's a very different kind of oversight, but yeah, it's an oversight.
Diary 6!
What?
What do you mean there's 2 through 5?
And we've missed them.
Fuck. March 14th. It's been 1 week. been 1 week since Reiko's operation. Her progress is less than ideal. There are no complications with the surgery itself, but her condition doesn't seem to be improving at all. Conversely, it seems the stress from the operation has left her worse off. She spent the last hour crying into my arms, but now she's sleeping quietly right now. Her eyes are still puffy, though. It's irritating that the only comfort I can give her is by holding her close. Also, it seems that she's checking her chat site less frequently. I wonder what happened. Maybe I'll take a look next time. Oh my god. Everything about what's happening in this video game is... This video game went from 0 to 100 on the what the fuck are you doing scale.
Yeah. Yes.
I would like to not retract, but rather double down on my statement that this game needed more time in the oven.
Yes. Oh, damn. Like...
Man, Aura picked an unfortunate time to go AFK when things got interesting in the worst way possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently I was incorrect when I said you're not gonna miss much anyways between sessions. Now we gotta double check every conceivable room because we don't know where something spawned.
Yes.
Oh. It seems like Hudson lost control of its company It feels like Hudson lost control, a controlling share of its company almost by accident. Because when they were hit hard by, like, something that happened with a bank or something, like, they entered into the stock market, and Konami bought a lot of their shares, and then later on, some other third party sold off their shares to Konami, and Konami became majority shareholder.
Oh.
That'll do it. Oh,
yeah.
What do we got? Diary 14? Okay, Diary 5.
Diary 5.
We're just reading them out of sequence.
There hasn't been much word from Reiko's mother. She hardly seems to answer the phone. It always goes straight to voicemail. I hope that she's okay. Reiko's health really seems to get better whenever she receives calls from her mother, and I was hoping she'd be strong enough for the operation soon, but she's down recently. Like when I first met her, every time I go see Reiko, she seems to get lonelier and lonelier. I wish there was something I could do.
Wait. That nurse watching over her even as she became a ghost, where did she draw that conclusion from?
That is a peculiar conclusion to draw, given that the ghost is, as far as I can tell, actively helping us.
Yes.
And not the child.
Well, I mean, as far as that goes, the child has become this weird, like, grudge ghost, and I would imagine if the nurse cares about her, she would want her soul to be, I don't know, purified, saved, whatever. I just don't get the leap from, like, oh, I am reading a diary from this nurse when she was still alive, and I'm drawing the conclusion that even as a ghost, she was still watching over her. It's like...
November 17th, when I went to the hospital room today, there was a cracked cell phone on the floor. Recently, she's been having trouble getting in touch with her mother, and when she does, they fully fight about it. She really got upset and threw the cell phone in frustration. I'm sure Reiko regrets it. She knows how busy with work her mother is. I told her I would ask the head nurse if Reiko would be able to use the hospital phone. Of course, she wouldn't be able to use it whenever she wanted, but she'd be allowed to use it for 20 minutes before lights out. She can also chat from the PC in the lounge, and maybe I'll teach her how to use it and use it tomorrow. How long has she been in the hospital? Such a long stay. She must have. Yeah, okay. Man, what a dry game to speedrun.
I guess it was a deliberate choice to have you go backwards through the diaries after that first one.
I guess. Howdy. September 12th, I saw Reiko having a good time. I asked her if anything good had happened. It turns out she was using the cell phone to chat. It seems that she got the idea from a magazine article that was in the waiting room. She's been so happy, sometimes I even hear her humming. When I glanced at my phone, I had a message. It was from Reiko. She sent me a message when I was so close by. She must really like her cell phone. This may be the best way for her to connect to the outside world right now. Maybe they want me to read the diary? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out a little late. It's okay.
You know, it's really weird, because, like, I gave Michigan a little bit of shit for being pretty much just walking around. But that game's got so much going on around you that it kind of off-puts that problem.
That game has a lot of charm.
It is very charming. Not really the way... Not the way it wants to be, necessarily, but it has charm. And by that nature, it has... I mean, you do just walk around, you barely interact with anything. But there's stuff going on. Like...
I mean, you interact with a lot of things, and you tend to get, like, commentary from one of your cohorts when you do.
But you interact through your cohorts, technically. You don't actually do a whole lot gameplay-wise outside of, like, tap a button. Much like this. But at least there's that, like, commentary you were talking about to charm it up, and, like, there are moments of danger, and they aren't just, wiggle a stick in what would be that game's case, because it wasn't motion controlled.
I mean, just, like, examine just a random painting on the wall. You don't even really have to. And you get, like, art is expression. Expression, I say!
If you're not going to have intense gameplay like a Silent Hill or Resident Evil, you gotta have charm somewhere, and it's gotta be in the atmosphere or in your characters or something. And this game's got nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. It has a story.
This game is a void.
Yeah.
The story would be fine if there wasn't so much padding and just, like, everything surrounding it was better.
June 19th, Reiko's mother gave her a cell phone when she came to visit. Our hospital allows the use of cell phones in the lounge. It seems that in the day and age, one needs to be able to use cell phone in the hospital as well. Her mother mentioned her upcoming busy schedule, and then it would be difficult for her to come visit Reiko again. So at the very least, they could still be in touch with the cell phones. Reiko surprised me with how full of life she was when she called her mother to test the new phone. She had a wonderful smile. When that child was alive. Oh, there's a phone ringing.
Yeah, I mean, the story is not bad, it's just that it's dragged out too much with all this wandering around with, like, no atmosphere. And then when you actually get stuff happening with, like, the ghosts, it tends to be designed poorly.
I don't really think the story is told in a very effective manner, personally. The whole read notes thing doesn't really work for me. In most instances.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at, that, like, not the way that the story is conveyed is good. It's just that the story itself would be fine if, like, everything about this was handled differently.
If the game was completely different!
Well, like, the concept of, like, like...
Sick girl in hospital. It's, like, it's sad, and, like, you understand why, and it's, like, it's a reasonable explanation for the creation of this ghost.
This is a good premise, just this game is absolutely terrible.
It doesn't capitalize on its premise at all either. For the record.
It really. Yeah.
Oh, Millie, ew, oh, Millie.
Uh-oh.
My dog just farted.
Oh.
Oh. Really, dog? Oh, that's awful.
Something to liven up this. Unfortunately, not in the good way.
Cat?
Should I cat?
I'm just paranoid about what's gonna happen after you answer the phone. Because the last time we had to deal with a ghost, it actually kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Every time we had to deal with a ghost, it kind of sucked.
Well, this time in the, like, fatal sense. That was pointless!
Kuramiya Hospital Director Yoshi Kuramiya. 997-447-619. Should I call this? Yes, dipshit. I'm sorry. Hold on. Is that a hamster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna look. Yoshi, this game's criminal.
Reading notes, yawn, hamster picture.
I'm interested in this.
Real shit.
But yeah, that phone call was actually completely pointless because you were then just given your next, like, teleportation phone number.
And it didn't give us new information because
No, it didn't.
who do we think was the EMT radioed in patient? Maybe the girl we're playing as who broke her fucking leg or whatever?
Cool.
Cool scare, bro.
That was my phone.
I'm gonna take this now. Okay, you can go. I have a feeling that ghost is gonna suck.
Probably not as much as Reiko, though.
Probably not. I can't believe we played almost 4 hours of this video game, and I feel like I've learned maybe an hour's worth of information. God, I wish Hyper showed up right now, because I guarantee you I opened this door and there's a portal to death. Ah, damn it.
Oh.
I was gonna yeet my ass out that door, too.
Yeah.
Not a second thought.
No more void. There's probably more void.
X death intensifies. Remember when the game was like, some doors you'll have to shake open, and we haven't done it since the tutorial?
Yeah.
I literally forgot that that was a thing. Oh, they made you do it without there being like an indicator this time.
Or it's just being creepy. I'm trying to, anyways. Nope.
No.
Give the game credit. Credit gets spit back at you.
Memory.
Man, this is the worst Trauma Center spinoff ever. don't just exclamation point.
Yeah. Bro?
Isekai!
So she didn't get isekai because she actually ended up in the hospital. And...
It's true.
Oh no, that's yeah. You don't always necessarily die immediately though.
You don't always necessarily die to get
This
isekai.
is where I was taken.
You can get into a coma and get sent to a magical other world or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look better today. How do you feel?
Yeah. Can
That's
I-
not an answer to her question, you
Can I
fucking...
say something?
God.
What is it?
The day of the accident, I was supposed to meet somebody here at this hospital. I met them in the chat room. I only know their screen name. I'm pretty sure that they were staying here at the hospital. The screen name was Koroneko. Do you know who that is?
Yes. That patient actually left the hospital a few days ago.
Oh.
I'm sorry though, I can't give you any more information regarding a patient.
Left in what sense?
I understand.
I think we both know what sense they mean.
Yes.
You're a liar, blah, blah, blah.
Because she got ghostified. Because she committed ghostification and it happens.
She felt bad for the little girl. She wanted her to be okay, and then also like, does she have like regret that she couldn't actually tell us what actually happened?
You can hang on a phone call.
Hello?
Moshi mosh.
Yes, why are you calling on this phone? What do you mean? Makoto? Hello?
Well, I guess he's dead. Or whatever.
Rip.
Oh, or...
Gee, I
oh,
wonder.
What?
I gotta. We
missed some stuff.
gotta talk about what the fuck you missed.
Yeah.
That keeps happening.
No, you don't understand. Okay. I mean, we can share you and play Connect 4? I'd rather not. Oh!
Exist.
I wasn't asking.
I would prefer not to. Oh no! I found the instant death corner.
Why is that a thing?
Whatever, it gives me a second to recap. Okay. So, like, you remember when we found that diary and we had that whole, like, cutscene where we realized the ghost is the ghost of a child who was at the hospital?
Yeah.
So we got the flashlight, right? And we wandered for a while you were gone. And I went back to that room. That scene replayed in its entirety. Then all the other diaries spawned, so I had to go collect all the other diaries.
Oh.
Yeah, like the diary that we couldn't read was missing. And then he went back and found the first one that he had already read and triggered the entire cutscene.
Wonderful.
In short, everything that we knew already is what we knew already.
Our character went to the hospital to go visit sick girl, but when she was on her way to the hospital, she got hit by the truck, so she ended up as a patient. And I guess while she was being treated, it implied off-screen death of little girl while she was getting treated.
Hence, we're a liar, and blah blah blah, and she's lonely, and blah blah blah. And if you can't figure out who the source of the mnemonic abyss is, then I don't know what to tell you.
So yeah,
Also,
we had
void doors.
void doors.
Yeah. Yeah, the important stuff happens when I away.
I was
The programming oversight of like there not be. We suspect that he wasn't actually supposed to be able to read that book the first time because he didn't have a flashlight yet. It's supposed to be too dark.
Yeah.
You want to check the doors?
Why?
Void doors.
She saw that, didn't she?
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Oh, you did?
Didn't she go screaming down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, never mind.
It's Hyper we need to show the void door to.
Yeah.
Like she didn't scream the first time, and then the second time she screamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I should be terrified.
I am bad at remembering at what specific point people get up.
It's okay.
Now for the moment of truth, can I skip cutscenes?
I doubt it.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
I'm in the road.
The guy swerved to hit me.
Sure can't skip cutscenes. It's sure as shit gonna do me one of those save states after this cutscene.
So the strat with this
When I
ghost
got into
last
that
time
accident,
seemed to be to
This
find
is
a
where I
room
was
to hide in.
taken.
You look better today. How do you feel?
I feel like I got hit by a truck.
Yeah. Can I ask you something?
How do you feel? Yeah. That's not an answer.
It's really
I was
not.
supposed to meet somebody here
Hey,
at this hospital.
she might have brained her damage.
Met them in the chat room. I only know their screen name. I'm pretty sure that they were staying here at the hospital. The screen name was Koroneko. Do you know who that is?
Yes. That patient actually left the hospital a few days ago.
In a body bag.
I'm sorry, though. I can't give you any more information regarding the patient.
I understand.
I'm screaming on the inside.
Heyo!
Like, it's legitimately a sad story, and, like, there's decent plot points here that just aren't executed well with the surrounding game.
Yeah, like, the story isn't, like, bad. It's just...
It's like fairly standard J.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. It's, you know...
It's a perfectly serviceable Eastern horror story.
Yes.
It's just told extremely poorly.
Yes.
Yeah. Ah!
Ah!
Ah.
Hello, Vincent.
Hello?
I really hope they just kill this guy off screen like this.
Yes, why are you calling on this phone? What do you mean? Makoto? Hello?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh.
Who brought us here to the mnemonic abyss?
Whoa, man. Where's the scary?
Who brought us here? Who?
Oh, okay.
Can't we just play Connect 4 or something? I played a lot of Connect 4 when I was in... Okay.
I can come and visit.
I don't think she'd believe that one.
No visiting. You need to be here with me forever.
Forever. No.
Man,
Can't leave.
these hands off of me! Get off of me! Oh, we just have to walk down to the end of the hall? Okay.
I did see something that... I don't know, it almost made it sound like you just had to survive long enough. Even with, like, the first encounter. Oh, it's another...
9!
9.
We're skipping numbers again, I see.
Oh, we're gonna find 7 and 8 now.
Oh, that's right, that was the other thing. We read Diary 1, and then the next one was 6.
I don't know why that one in particular, that jump made me, lose my shit for a second. July 26th, the latest condition is quite serious. She gets thinner and thinner each day, and she's all but stopped eating. No matter how hard I press, she doesn't seem to have an appetite. I think one of the reasons is that she hasn't been able to get a hold of her mother at all. Actually, there has been an issue with the accounting department, and she's missed last month's payment. I'm worried about her mother. When I went to see Reiko just now, she told me to leave her alone, but I began stroking her hair in silence, and she let me. She's just being stubborn. She must be feeling lonely. She told me that next week an internet friend is coming to see her. It seems like the only thing she has to look forward to. I hope that opportunity cheers her up, gives her the opportunity to cheer up, meeting a friend from the internet. That's me.
Yeah.
Our protagonist is... I don't understand how they're this dense.
Huh?
Selective amnesia.
Another one?
Yeah, it's pretty much the shtick here is we just go back in the rooms we've been in and find diaries.
Diary 8.
July 14th, Mr. Kishiba passed away today at 3:50 p.m. I will never be able to forget his smile, and when he said he felt like he had a new grandchild. I've cried many patients that I've seen in my career, but this is the first time I've ever cried this hard. It's embarrassing for a nurse when she has to be comforted by her colleagues, but I couldn't help it. Seeing Reiko crying hysterically, clutching Mr. Kishibe's bed was just unbearable. Connected to the child? Everyone's connected to the nurse and that child!
Yes.
I see, Mr. Kishibe was like a friend to her, so that's why she got... That's also why she got, like, extra depressed all of a sudden. Like, she literally just had the worst luck. Like, her mother wasn't able to come see her, and then she made a friend in the hospital who then died,
right.
And she had an internet friend that was going to come see her, and then her internet friend gets hit by a truck on the way to see her.
And like it doesn't seem like she knows her friend got hurt. She just knows they didn't come to see her.
Yeah.
And then she died, and yeah.
Oh, Millie.
She wasn't already cursed before she became a ghost.
She could have been, and this is just, you know.
Diary.
And
What about 7?
It's not relevant, don't worry.
August 1st, I don't know what to do. My colleague Kino was complaining about Riko's recent attitude. Her illness isn't getting better and it's taking a toll on her psychologically. Oftentimes, she takes it out on the nurses. It really puts me in a difficult position. It seemed that Hina had built a lot of stress, so I was just letting her vent. Riko overheard her. I was so careless. She hasn't talked to me since. Even worse, now she just throws the food on the floor. We used to be so close. I'm not sure that we'll ever be able to salvage our relationship now. You done fucked it up.
yeah.
Oops.
All alone. Kyoko, did she lie when she said that Kuroneko had left the hospital? You fucking idiot.
Did you notice the, like, sad look that she tried to suppress and, like, the awkward pause that, like, I picked up on even through the dated graphics?
Yes.
There was a diary.
That? Clipboard.
Oh.
It's not legible.
It's regular doctor handwriting.
Yep.
I swear to God, Briscoe from Michigan has a better, like retention abilities than this lady does. He, like, understands what's happening better, and that man was certifiably stupid.
Well, this lady was literally hit by a truck.
Yeah, and Briscoe has one brain cell to go around.
That's gonna have to be my headcanon now, that the reason she's this dense is because she got hit by a truck.
Yeah,
They
like...
did say she had head trauma.
Yeah, they said she has head trauma. That is the only way for her not to be able to put this together is like... she has suffered like trauma and not everything is firing up there yet.
You gotta work really hard to earn this motivation, and I don't think this game did it.
No.
Like, that's a really easy to mess up motivate. Yeah! It's really easy to mess up motivation. Yeah, and welcome to the gameplay loop of this hospital. It's walk in the rooms you've been into.
Yeah.
Oh?
Hello.
Hello.
Is there something around here we're supposed to be finding? Doesn't seem like it. Okay.
Okay.
You can't interact with TV, right?
No?
No. You just chill there, I guess.
Maybe they left a diary in here. Hello.
I wanted to say, like, ah, yes, in the toilet where it belongs, but I think that's too harsh.
No, this game goes to the trash bin. Like a normal bad game.
Yeah.
Why can't we even come in here? What's the point?
It's just
because
amazing.
hospital.
Yeah.
I was gonna say earlier that this map felt like it was bigger than it had any right to be. Not the specific floor, but like the hospital even before this. And
What the fuck?
I think that they decided to. They went for, like, there's two approaches to map design. There's try to make it some semblance of realistic in size and scope, or try and design it in a way that is conducive to the gameplay and, like, how much you actually have to put into your environment. And they did not opt for the gameplay conducive design, I think.
Okay then. Elevator's broken.
Yeah.
Someone
Press the button?
Yeah, it says there's no power.
Ah, okay. I mean, if the elevator is, like, not there and you somehow manage to get the door open, might as well be a void for all the good it'll do you.
Oh man. Ooh, hands.
Ooh.
That is one of the weirder things to me. The question mark random, just like 2-frame things that'll appear.
How am I supposed to get
Not going that
upstairs?
way.
Do I gotta call that old number? Let's try it.
The question is which number.
Oh.
Wait, I couldn't look at the answer! No!
Oh no!
If this is what you have to do, isn't this literally the only time in the entire game that it actually makes use of this as a mechanic in this way, instead of just being like going, like the idea of being able to teleport to different locations with the phone numbers, instead of just like, here is new phone number, that means progress and you never have to go back.
Yeah, actually. You've never had a reason to go to another place.
It's still progress without being able to go back because we have no phone now.
You still had to connect the dots, though, to actually, like, return to a previous area with a number you had already used previously.
It's true.
Yeah.
Credit to the game on that one, that's actually using its mechanic. Not a lot of credit or anything, but you know, like a D minus.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. D minus is good because it's like I give it some flack for not doing that until the last minutes of the game, but then like it's better than not doing it ever.
Are we in the last minutes of this game?
I mean, I'm assuming like relatively. Like, you've kind of gotten to the heart of the story, and you're in the hospital, like...
Seems like we're definitely in the back half of this. I mean, all that's really left is for us, like, the character to put the final pieces together and realize, oh, yes! You know, here's what's happening. And, like, you know...
I just don't know how we're going to solve this problem. April 10th, I had heard that internet forums and chat rooms were quite harsh, but it's quite shocking to actually see it for yourself, especially when someone you know is being targeted. How could they write such horrible things? Having spent so much time in the hospital, disease is just part of Reiko's daily life, so it makes sense that there would be so many topics about it, but they tease and harass her, and they don't know what kind of life she has to live or her family situation. Does that mean what they can say whatever they want? It's just horrible. Oh, so she was trolled.
So she actually got trolled, yeah.
Oh.
Chat room, could it be?
Yes.
Yes, it is. She got trolled. You were her only real friend, and then you got hit by a truck, and then she died before you got to see her.
And that one's not even like patient confidentiality because she came to the hospital unconscious. They didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
The nurse couldn't have known that she was the friend until she actually woke up and said so.
Now what?
Yeah. And like, even if they told her name, she didn't know her name. Just her online handle.
Find the next location of a diary.
currently we have seen 1 through 10.
Yes.
Meow.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Oh, buddy.
Yes, you have to.
Oh.
Yes.
You want to see? You want to see some shit?
Oh boy, I can't wait. What is it?
It's the
Void.
void.
Oh,
Game over! And again!
what? What? What?
Game over! Anytime you want to! Anytime, anywhere!
You're lying.
It's as strong as ours.
You're lying. You are lying to me. Oh.
You know the best part of that?
What?
There's more than one door that does that.
No, there's not.
Oh, yes,
You are
there is.
lying to me. You are lying to me right now. You are.
Oh, not that one.
Not that. It seems to be every 2 or 3 doors.
Oh my god.
Void.
No, why did you... What is this tomfoolery?
You don't know the you don't even know, brother.
Oh.
So I like reverse sequence broke the game where I repeated a sequence.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
he examined. So he didn't have a flashlight yet. So like it's supposed to be like too dark to read anything. But it let him read the first one of these like journals, even though he shouldn't have been able to, and it triggered this whole like cutscene. And then the second journal spawns. It won't let him read it. He goes up to another floor. Finally, like finds the flashlight batteries. Returns, looking everywhere for like the journal that he found before or anything to interact with. Nothing to be found. He goes and finds that the first journal he already read has respawned, reads it, repeats the entire cutscene and everything, and then the other journals spawn.
That's so dumb.
And the funny thing is,
Hamster.
we didn't realize it, and we jumped from like 2 to like 5.
6.
6. Yeah, 2 to 6.
And then you had to work backwards, going from 6 to 2, and then you jump to 10, and you work your way back to 7.
What is this game?
Boring mostly.
Yeah.
We've given you the highlights over like multiple hours of playing this game.
Yes.
Plot-wise, this little ghost girl has the worst luck, and I am convinced that she was already cursed before she died.
Probably. That sounds about right.
Her mother stops visiting her in the hospital. One of her friends in the hospital dies, and the girl we're playing as is an online friend of hers gets hit by a truck the day she's supposed to visit the girl in the hospital, so the girl thinks she's a liar.
Still more to it than that. The mother stops visiting her for whatever reason. I'm still not sure what's going on there. I wonder if something happened to her mother.
You got hit by a bus too.
The friend in the hospital, friend she makes in the hospital dies. The nurse who she was friendly with her, who was like looking after her, accidentally lets like another nurse vent to her, and then it basically like sours her relationship with the little girl, so she doesn't trust the nurse anymore. And then she went online to like the chat room, and people were just trolling her and like being mean to her. And then our character is the only character who she was still like holding on to, looking forward to seeing, and we get hit by a truck, so she just thinks that we just didn't show up. That we just ghosted her.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
We ghosted her, and then she just died upset and mad at everything.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
The fucking pun, dude.
It's like ghostification.
I don't know where to go.
I don't either.
I'm just happy to be here.
You shouldn't be.
I'm glad that I'm no longer at work for the rest of the day.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had someone walk in just before we closed.
Dude, one day this lady stayed at 40 minutes after close.
Yeah, that's a regular occurrence.
I hate
What
that.
was that you just picked?
That's cell phone.
Honestly, if you want to just peep the speedrun and point me in a direction, I wouldn't complain.
I was like trying to scan through a game FAQs.
Help.
Patient.
My eyes.
My eyes.
Because the whole gameplay loop of the hospital has just been re-enter rooms you've been in already a million times.
Yeah.
We read Diary 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It says after reading Diary 7, check out the laptop that just turned on.
Oh, where the fuck's Diary 7 at again? Nurse's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the second floor.
Well, I think you should still be on the floor without needing to call a number.
No, I went back.
Ah.
If we were on that floor, we'd have the hamster phone.
Hamstar.
We are theorizing that we are nearing the conclusion because there's literally nothing else to do. Like, we've wrapped up the plot as far as we can tell, besides, like, a conclusion to these events.
Yeah.
Everyone, as far as I can tell, is dead.
Yes.
Literally the definition of all my friends are dead.
Everyone is dead except maybe not quite the girl we're here, and but yeah.
And she hasn't. The character we're playing as somehow hasn't pieced this together yet, though.
Yeah.
Even though it's plainly obvious.
Well, protagonists are not always the smartest people.
Well, we've been blaming it on the brain trauma she suffered from getting hit by a truck.
Yeah.
That's
They
fair.
did mention she had head trauma. So, I mean, yeah. Maybe not everything's firing quite right.
I mean, at least...
Hello?
Did we...
Did Diary 7 respawn?
No, because Diary 7 is right there. Did I soft lock the game?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no, maybe
no.
I should go backwards because maybe we're like missing a step that I just bypassed when I was trying to find where we were.
This is a great game, guys.
That is objectively wrong, sir.
It is super scary. I don't know what you're talking about.
Crawling on the floor.
I am shaking in my boots.
I'm a
I'm
snail.
just gonna hide under the desk now.
Did we read Diary 10?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, tag key for the nurse station. We
Yep.
did that.
An F key. Well, there's no
You
prompt.
see Did we see the director and head nurse walking and saying something about taking a patient to their room?
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Why isn't the laptop on?
Have we not wandered around enough to satisfy the game?
No.
Are you not entertained?
That's what I was
No.
thinking. Are you not entertained?
I'm wondering if you don't interact with it when you pick up Diary 7 and you walk out of the room, if you just lock yourself out of the laptop.
Like teleporting again to the other floor, just like... The worst part is I could see that, considering this, we already discovered the whole thing of, like, you doing the diaries out of sequence before.
Yeah.
Uh...
I really hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
I really hope that's not some valuable plot.
Well, no, we have to do the laptop to progress, is the thing.
Oh. I hate it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fuck.
Or maybe, well... Exit the nurse station and you'll see Kyoko walking down the hall. Follow her up to the 3rd floor.
Oh, we have not seen her. But maybe
That's
this...
to happen after you interact with the laptop.
Oh, well.
I wasn't paying attention on... Is this on this save file? Did you already have all the diaries?
No, I don't have anything after 6.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I don't remember where I got any of them at.
Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Exit, you'll hear a phone ringing, run to the nurse station to answer the phone. Business card. Black cat. I feel like we did all those things before.
Oh, fuck off! No! I forgot. I have to do this again.
So, are you gonna hear a phone ringing after this?
I can get it this time!
Hooray! Earlier we, couldn't.
I guess it's,
Weird.
sensed that we've been ahead, we have saved data from, in the future. The world of tomorrow!
Today. Hello? Oh, hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Yes, it's
Yes,
Vincent.
why are you calling on this phone? What do you mean? Makoto? Hello?
And now you have to deal with the
Who brought
ghost
us
girl.
here to the
again.
mnemonic abyss?
At least now I know it's just survive long enough.
Oh
Says you need to fend her
no.
off for about a minute.
Fender off for about a minute.
Yep.
So I can just stand in place and just shake the wheel a little bit.
And press the A button. No.
Don't want to.
Okay, she did a lot of damage there. That's not good.
Yeah.
Dislike.
Don't forget that there's like an instant death trigger somewhere. I don't remember where that happened.
It's for the other end of the hall.
Yeah, by the double doors.
The
Uh-oh.
hands. Oh no, she's doing the. Does that mean your health got too low, or do you have to just back up from her long enough? So that's not a scripted death. That's literally an alternative attack that instantly kills you if you let her touch you.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, so many hands.
Eat a hand.
Gotta hand it to him. Okay, now Diary 10 should spawn somewhere. Up over there, I'd reckon.
I'll give it. I have to give it that this did end up getting more amusing for us after starting from like the 5th episode. Like for all the wrong reasons, but at least we started having more fun with it.
Wait, what the fuck? Do we have Diary 10? No, we just got Diary 9.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I going? In here?
Diary E.
Treatment room. Not that room.
And let Ray go all alone.
And now you go back to the void elevator. At least that's what... Go back to the entrance. When you turn the corner, you'll see you're walking towards the void elevator.
Probably have to get this first.
Nah, sis, we got hit by a truck.
A literal truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna creep over there. Elevator. please. Hello.
We're supposed to see her walk towards the elevator. Maybe, it said go to the entrance, so maybe literally go to, like, the entrance and see if that helps. I don't know. I don't remember what we did that got the freaking key to spawn over there. The point is that we need her to drop the key to the nurse's station. She drops it by the...
You have to start walking away from the elevator.
Highly specific triggers.
"13 save files."
Oh no.
This game would let you soft lock by just freaking warping when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
In case we get a phone number from that fucking...
Yeah.
laptop. Gotta
Gotta go fast. Except on the stairs.
Where you walk at a leisurely pace so you don't trip and break your neck.
I know, like, I get it, spooky because ghost, but shouldn't they actually just have, like, directed that to be, like, a normal line read? Because that's technically, like, an echo of, like, it's like a memory being played back, not an actual, like, ghost haunting.
You would think.
I'm fucking livid!
Oh, yeah, it's what happened.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. Hashtag soft lock.
Yeah, they were all, like, being huge jerks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, which is a shame.
So the chat room I used, why is this Neko? God, just please just be like an ending cutscene. Just fucking end right now.
Yeah, put it together.
Just end. No more video game.
Neko, could it be the ghost girl with a cat doll? Neko?
Oh no, there's no way.
Please, put this together.
What, do you have more video game for me?
I believe in you.
Galuf, what's next? So that we don't soft lock ourselves again.
Tell us we're almost done at least.
Follow her to the computer lounge for an extremely important cutscene.
Extremely important, TM.
And then cat statue or just statue. Like, it literally tells you to save after that before you do anything else. Apparently, we warpin' boys after this important cutscene.
We warpin' boys.
Let's do the time warp to death. We'll do the time warp to death.
It's a jump to the left.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no!
What?
We're closer than I even realized to the end, but there's you don't really, this makes it sound like you don't really get the complete true ending, and like you have to do New Game Plus.
No.
No!
Oh, Reiko. There you are. Oh, you look well today. It's almost time for your tests. Come on, the doctor is waiting on the first floor.
Don't read my text logs, Mom.
Nurse.
So we got to the end of the game, right? Nope, that wasn't very satisfying. What the hell is really going on here? Start up your save file and let's find out. First of all, you're going to get the option to skip the chapters we already did. Don't skip them. The first few chapters are now in a different order, the actual order they belong in. Next, there are new things to trigger and secrets to unlock by replaying the chapters. There are also new characters being introduced, so to get the full story, you need to replay those chapters again. Don't worry, there's so much new stuff. Why was it structured this way? Just have all the content in the first run. That's so stupid.
Wait, so this is the end?
You're stupid!
No, not quite.
Oh.
Almost, though.
I got hit by the bus. I got hit by the truck, and that's why I wasn't able to. And
Was literally hit by the literally hit by a bus.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh!
The little hamster is turning the wheel. Yes.
Oh,
This
and then
little hamster's running, and it's starting to turn the crank. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. Oh no.
So the reason they yeah. Yeah, but not in this playthrough from the sound of it.
You're fucking kidding.
So the reason they instruct you to save at this point because you're going to the next thing you're going to do, I guess, is warp after this. Wait, is that a number is that a phone number we already have? Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, you're supposed to teleport back down to the first floor, and when you do, we're gonna enter into the final sequence of this playthrough where you have to play kind of precisely because you can easily just kind of trigger a game over while you're trying to do it.
All right, so save. I still think it's so dumb they didn't include all the content possible in the first playthrough.
Yeah.
No kidding. The phone
dumb.
number is the last one in the chat.
Yeah, this is just dumb.
Are we committing to that?
See how pissed off I am.
Or whatever.
See how pissed off I am when we do this, and I'll give you an answer then.
That
fair.
sounds like a problem for future Brute.
That's a question to ask me in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that depends on what the sending is.
That's what I said. That's a problem for future Brute.
The deal here is that you're going to be following her, and you need to stay close enough to her, but not too close.
Great.
How lovely.
I'm sorry I got hit by a truck.
So you were Kuroneko. Will you listen? Listen to what I have to say. I didn't break our promise. I was on my way here that day, it's true. But I got into an accident. I was taken to this hospital. The funny thing is, I was in the bed right next to yours. If I had woken up a bit sooner.
Or if you hadn't jumped out the frickin' window.
Yeah.
But it's just an excuse, I know.
Fucking what?
What was that line read?
I'm sorry.
Fuck the line, Reed. Hold the line.
No, it's too late.
Yeah, both of those things.
I'm
And
so
some people
sorry
feel
I
that
wasn't
way,
there.
like, even if it's completely not your fault, that you still broke a promise.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not the
people
problem
would-
I had with it.
Only
Yeah.
a matter of
The
time.
problem was more so like the structure of the
I've become part of
sentence.
this world. Then I'll be here for you. With Kuroneko. You won't be sad anymore. You can forget your bitterness.
Stab.
You can pause, though. That's what matters. I'm not watching all that shit every fucking time we die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medane, sorry.
Where are you going? So what happens if you get too close to her?
You die.
She, like, jumps ahead. She jumps ahead and it spikes your heart rate.
Oh. Well, now we know. Oh.
Which I'm wondering if we could just not afford to have that happen.
How long is this sequence?
Too long.
I agree. Oh,
Okay, you get your health resets when you get to the next floor.
And they just gotta fuck you on the stairs there.
mm-hmm. At you?
Medin, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm not even giving this game that excuse. I'm just fucking safe standing.
Yeah, sure, this game.
This game doesn't deserve Medane, sorry.
You know that it's like the first time there's genuine music for a consistent period of time?
Yeah.
I have noticed that.
I'm gonna say, it's like the music is actually sounding really good.
For the first time.
Am I not close enough, or am I too close?
You might be too close, I don't know.
Yeah, you're almost done, so it's fine.
If the ending is that this goes and baits us into jumping out the window, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh my fucking god!
Oh.
You're kidding!
The game did not just do that.
You're kidding!
Wow.
In the shit!
Is this? Oh!
What the fuck?
I just
Have a terrible premise, and like not all. The writing needed some work in places. The execution needed tons of work. The game, in terms of just the atmosphere and the gameplay itself, there's not enough atmosphere. There's too much wandering around. They stretched the plot too thin. They didn't have enough plot to justify the length of the game, and that's clear that they're trying to pad it too much, especially with the fact that they literally gutted out some of the content and make you play the game a second time just to actually see everything. This game needed to be a shorter experience.
Yeah.
What was that ending? Holy shit.
They needed more budget, they needed more time, and they needed to be allowed to, like, not pad the game so much.
Yeah.
What the actual fuck was that ending?
Yeah, bad end, I mean.
Forced bad end.
I am actually mad.
She baited you into jumping out the window to guarantee that you are there with her now and you can't leave.
I am beyond livid at that ending. That is awful.
It's horrible.
Alright, tell me this. Is there a good ending, or is that just the ending?
I mean, it seems to... Let me see what the guide says, because it's not spoiling... It doesn't seem like it's spoiling it, but it was implying things, like the way it implied that. Like, well, that wasn't very satisfying, right? So...
No, not only was that not satisfying, that was just bad.
That was a
poorly-
waste of my time.
That was sloppily executed.
Okay.
Wow, there's actually a chapter where you play as Vincent.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I mean, but like with how much padding and bumbling around there is, for that to be an acceptable ending is horrible. Okay.
Oh, it's the old lady. The old lady didn't die?
Well, yeah, for some reason the ghost spared her.
Grandma, it's me, Take. I'm so glad. Hold on, I'll go get everyone.
Wait, who was Take again? Because that's a name I remember being mentioned.
Grandma's awake.
Take was teaching the grandma how to use the computer,
Okay.
from what I remember.
Ah.
But they didn't say who Take was.
Well, I'm assuming her grandson.
They just...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It implies that the ending is probably different. It doesn't really say how, because what I'm getting from this is that the very last sequence is going to be the last sequence we just did, where you're following the ghost girl and you can't be too far away from her, but not too close. But it's also saying something about how it's like, this time the scenery is much different. Without me just going and looking it up and spoiling it for myself directly, all I can say is that it seems implied that it's different.
I'm not a man to leave a job half done. We'll give it another run through and see what happens.
It's probably not going to be worth it.
No.
I'm also down to see it. But I'm also down to see it.
Oh, it's not going to be worth it.
We've made our bed. Let's just lie in it.
When you leave it in my hands, you knew what the answer was going to be before it even happened.
Look, the L and the L and the I are cell phone bars.
Ew. Thanks. I hate it.
Fuck this emulator. Close this shit. Close that shit. Close that shit. Close it.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna talk too much since we're gonna do another run through, but that's bad. That ending is bad.
Oh yeah, that ending.
I don't just mean it as a bad ending, like it's the negative connotation ending. I mean, presented as a bad ending, it's still not like. You can have a bad ending that isn't bad. This is a bad ending that is awful.
Yes, like, having her staying there and being with her, I mean, seemed to be what she was offering can talk this out. I mean, that was not necessary.
My read on that, which could be a misconception, but my read on that was that she might have been implying that her time will come eventually, and then when she dies, she'll join Ghost Girl and be with her forever. And so Ghost Girl's like, "No, I'm just gonna bait you into dying right now because I don't want to wait."
Which removes all sympathy from that character, by the way.
Yeah, because up until like everything based on the thing, she was more sympathetic once you learned her story. But if her case is, haha, I am going to kill my only friend, so they're stuck with me forever, no, I lose my sympathy for her.
So we'll do a second run through, just to see what's different, and maybe we get a better ending.
Because, like, she's still, like, she's basically still, like, a grudge ghost, and, like, well, we talked to her, but that doesn't do much on its own. Maybe we, like, purify her soul or some crap, I don't know.
We can hope.
We'll find out. For now, you got the Calling the movie. Get ready for Calling the series of movies, because I'm not going to split these into 40-minute chunks just to replay the fucking game. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.